We're here at Plainview Farm. We're picking spaghetti squash right now, sorting through to find blemishes or disease that the squash might have gotten. It's really cool to get out of the classroom and actually do real physical work. A really great experience that not a lot of students get is to come outside and help with the growing of food for the community.
Rather than just sitting in the classrooms like learning, I can actually talk to the farmers and ask them questions. So it's like a deeper connection to what I'm learning. And
yeah, I just think it's really cool that we actually get to come out into the field and see it and get the hands-on and actually have that interaction with someone who has done it before and get that experience like passed on from him.
Keep in mind, Troy, there is now a camera in the room, so please don't say what you guys said yesterday. Let's decide on the title for this presentation. Does anyone have one?
It was kind of cool to do it because usually we would just get a bunch of numbers and we would just do data analysis, and then like it really didn't mean anything if it was just a bunch of numbers thrown at us. But actually going and seeing what they do and seeing the people that they help out, it was a great experience, and I loved it. I would do it again.
When you see like, you know, what would normally just be like a big data point. And you're like, oh man, it's busy that month. But then when I went, I was serving food, and it was hectic. You know, it was people running everywhere serving food. So when you see like a busy month, you can be like, oh man, they need a lot of volunteers that month, and you understand what's going on. You know,
And, it really like opened my eyes to see how many people actually do need the help.
See that in 2013 and 2015, your hours for your average volunteer are roughly about the same. But whatever you guys did in 2014 really worked, because you can see a spike increase in the effort.
Very nice. All right, smile.
it was nerve-wracking, but it also felt good because it was a culmination of weeks of effort. You know, to finally be able to present it. You know, be like, this is what we did, and see their reaction to everything. It felt good.
I was really absolutely curious to see if there were patterns in our data, and I hope that this gave an opportunity for the students to really connect what goes on in an everyday nonprofit with what they're learning in the classroom.
Did you get the sense that individuals are discriminated against when they apply for housing?
Yes, and that's something that I had never thought of prior to this class or even going down there.
While doing my research for my presentation on gender discrimination, that there's still a lot that goes on, and it may be a little bit more well hidden than it used to be. It's not so out there and upfront, but that there's still a long way that needs to be traveled before we reach a point where women are equal, not just in pay, but also in how they're treated in the workplace and how they're hired at a job.
I came to the realization that for especially women with children, it's going to be difficult to acquire an apartment. They were mostly concerned with addressing issues with landlords, and I had the opportunity to take an active stance and approach to combat discrimination. At least I found it very interesting, the implications when someone asks you, do you have children? That's not allowed. And the implication of asking you that might hint at something that they are not up to date with or up to regulation with, and because they're not there, they're going to discriminate against that person. For me, you know, it was an eye-opening experience, one that I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life. Thank you.
We brought 4 projects to the Boys and Girls Club.
Now you go.
See the black line? Right, that's what it does. It has a light sensor in front of it. And every time it sees a black line, then it tells the robot to do some type of command, which is backing up.
My name's Amelia, I go to HCC. It's kind of interesting, like, because you have to like explain things in a different way. So it helps kind of your understanding of how like a more basic understanding of how things work.
No, it's okay to lose a piece.
No.
I mean, I definitely think it was overall a positive experience. I think not only for us as the students, but also for the kids. It really shows you how much you know about the subject when you have to teach it to someone else, and I think that helps you learn as well.